Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
So you filed a police report, and now you're wondering what happens next. It can be a confusing and anxious time, and the process isn't always fast or straightforward, but there is a general path that most cases follow. Let's break it down. First, your report gets an initial review. A police supervisor or a reviewing detective will read your report to assess the situation. They're looking for key information, the severity of the crime, if there are any workable leads, and if there's enough evidence to even begin an investigation. It's important to know that not every report leads to a full-blown investigation. Some reports are simply filed for documentation, maybe for an insurance claim, and if there are no witnesses, no suspects, and no evidence, the case might be closed almost immediately. If the reviewing officer decides the case has merit and potential leads, it will be assigned to an investigator. This is usually a detective. The type of detective depends on the crime. A stolen bike might go to a property crimes detective, while a more serious personal crime would go to a specialized unit like the Special Victims Unit. This is why getting your police report number is so critical. You'll need it to follow up and find out who, if anyone, has been assigned to your case. Once a detective has your case, the real investigation begins. They will likely contact you, the victim, to ask follow-up questions and clarify details from the report. Their job is to gather evidence. This can involve interviewing witnesses, collecting security camera footage from nearby businesses or homes, processing a crime scene for physical evidence, and trying to identify and speak with potential suspects. This stage can take a very long time. Police departments are often overwhelmed with high caseloads, so your case is one of many. Patience is key here, as it can be weeks or even months before you get an update. After the investigation, there are a few possible outcomes. If the detective runs out of leads and cannot identify a suspect or gather enough evidence, the case will be marked as inactive or closed pending further information. This is a common and often frustrating outcome, but it means the case can be reopened if a new lead ever emerges. On the other hand, if the detective successfully identifies a suspect and builds a strong case, they don't just go make an arrest. They present their findings to the prosecutor's office, often called the district attorney or DA. The prosecutor is the one who makes the final decision. They review all the evidence and decide if there's enough proof to formally file criminal charges and prove the case in court beyond a reasonable doubt. If the prosecutor agrees to press charges, an arrest warrant is issued, and the case officially moves from the police to the court system. Filing a report is just the first step on a potentially long road, and knowing the process can help manage your expectations. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more straightforward guides on important topics.